everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I thought, since it is officially 2 months until I move to Walt Disney World in Florida, that I would do the DCP Tag. So I was recently accepted for the Disney College Program Spring 2019, and this is my second time applying, and I'm beyond excited. And it is officially 2 months until I move in, because I move in on January 14th in 2019, and so I thought I would do the Disney College Program Tag. So I used my phone to film, so I just wrote it all out on this humongous note card, and I'm gonna start right ahead with the questions. So number 1, is this your first DCP? This is my first DCP. I applied to do the Disney College Program in fall of 2017, but it was for better that it didn't work out. I met a lot of really good people during that time and didn't apply again for a really long time, and then convinced myself that it's okay to take a semester off and go work for my dream company. So I just reapplied and got accepted for spring 2019 for the first time. Okay. So how did you hear about the program? So if I'm not mistaken, this might be incorrect because it was a long time ago. I want to say my junior year of high school, now I'm in my junior year of college, that my friend Kayla from my high school had known about the program, and we were in physics together, and she told me about the program, and it was around that time I really found my love for Disney. I love Disney, I grew up with it, I watched the movies, but I really wasn't like a huge true fan. So there was other reasons that I could explain in another video of why I became a huge Disney fan, but it was really from her that I found out about the program, and then I started doing my own research and watching all these vlogs that I'm now making, which is super cool. So how was the interview process? So my interview process was actually amazing. So applications dropped on August 20th of this year, and I was originally really nervous because I'd been on these pages for a few years, and everyone said that, oh, like if you apply the first day, you'll get stuck in like submission or in application received, because there's like an influx of people and there's too many people applying, and I was really worried about it. So I was like, I'm gonna wait 3 days, like I'm not gonna apply. And then everyone that I knew who was doing the program or like trying to do the program started applying, and I got really stressed, and like everyone was like getting their WBIs, which is a web-based interview if you don't know, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna apply, like it's whatever. I already had my application like written out. I wrote it out about a few days or a week before, after asking a ton of people for help, having a few alumni friends look over it, and I was like, I'm gonna apply. Like, I've already done all the work. I really just have to fill it out and submit. So I applied on August 20th, received my WBI about like 30 minutes later, I wanna say. I think at first it said application received, which is like submission, but really they just hadn't looked over my application yet. And then within about like 30 minutes, I got my WBI, which was the best thing in my entire life. And then I waited till the next morning to take it because I was really stressed. It was really late when I found out because I applied at like 6 o'clock at night. So I took it the next morning around like, not morning I should say, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it was super nerve-wracking. But as soon as I saw you are going to the next stage, thank your phone interview, I freaked out. My head just like dropped to the table because I was in shock, and my roommates were there, and it was a good experience. And then I did my phone interview on August 27th. I wanted to do it like a solid almost week later so that I had time to practice. I practiced over 100 interview questions because I was just so nervous. But when I got to the interview, like it felt so natural, and like I really just was meant to work here, and it all flowed really well. I loved my interviewer. My interview was really long. It was like 27 minutes or something like that, and that's not super rare, and I was super happy. And after that interview I felt incredible, and then I was accepted on September 5th, so like very shortly after I was accepted, which was an amazing feeling and one that I'll honestly probably never forget. So it was great. I loved the application process. Where were you when you found out you got accepted? So I wanted to record my reaction to my acceptance, but I have my email on my phone. I used my main school email, so I check it every morning because of school. And so I was actually in an advising appointment, planning out how I would do my college career and finish graduating on time if I did the Disney College Program. And so my advisor left for like 2 seconds to go like take a to save a picture of like the schedule we wrote up, so he would have it in his records. And so I looked at my phone for a second because it had been blowing up at that time because I got an email and a text, and I got the email from Disney saying congratulations, you are accepted. And then I looked at the text first. I saw the text and it said you have updated information on your dashboard, and I was like, this isn't happening. Like, that means that I might have got accepted. So then I checked my email and I was like, like, I freaked out and I almost started crying. But my advisor came back, it was the first time I met him. His name was Tim. So Tim was the first one to find out. And I was like, I got accepted into the program. Like, I can do the schedule. Like, I got in. And he was super excited for me and it was great. And I like quickly after left the appointment because the appointment was over, and I like ran to the elevator, started crying in the elevator, and then ran downstairs and called my best friend. It was great. So it was on campus at an advising appointment, planning out my schedule for the college program. So it was kind of a really cute coincidence. Okay, what is your role? So I got merchandise, which I'm so excited about because you have so many opportunities to make magical moments, and that's really what I want to do when I'm at Disney. I love doing that as a guest alone. So I'm really excited to make magical moments, and I have a lot of retail experience, so I really wasn't surprised when I got merchandise. I either wanted merchandise, character attendant, or attractions. So I'm super excited. Okay. How did you find your roommates and how many do you want? So I always wanted 6 roommates because I love people and I wanted to meet as many friends as I could on the program, and I want to meet best friends from all over the place. So I wanted 6, and I have 6, including myself, so I'm the 6th. And I met them on the Facebook pages. There's a ton of Disney College Program Facebook pages, and I've met really amazing friends and my roommates, and I adore them. And I can't wait to meet them. We're all staying at the Caribbean beach the night before check-in. 5 of us in the same room, and then one of my roommates, who's my suite mate, she's staying also at the Caribbean beach, but with her mom, so we'll be like right close to each other, which I'm so excited about because I've never stayed in a Disney resort despite living in Florida the majority of my life. So I'm super excited to have this like first resort experience with people who I'm going to be spending the next few months with. Okay, what are you going to miss most while on the program? So definitely on the program, I know most people say that they're going to miss like their hometown with their pets and everything, and don't get me wrong, I miss my family and I miss my pets all the time, but I actually live 2.5 hours away from my hometown, and I go to school at the University of Florida, and my hometown is actually an hour from Orlando, so I'm technically moving closer to my family, which is really funny. And I don't get to see them that much anyways now because of college, so I've had to get used to that, unfortunately. But the main thing that I'm gonna miss is my best friends, my 2 roommates who I live with now. This was our first time moving in together, and I'm really sad to leave them because I love living with them. We always have really good bonding memories at night especially, and I'm just gonna miss talking to them every day. I think obviously I'm still going to talk to them, but just like not seeing them every day is going to be a struggle, and not having those late night conversations with them. So definitely I'm gonna miss them the most. It makes me sad every time, and like they make me sad about it. Okay, moving on. Ugh. Okay. Sorry. Okay, number 8. So what's the first thing you want to do when you get there? So I want to meet my roommates. Hello. I've been waiting to meet these people for so long. I met my roommates pretty quickly. Like, there was a couple of us, and then we slowly grew into our final 6 roommates, but I was like one of the first ones in the group. So like I've been talking to these people for like so long, and I love them, and I just want to meet them. And I'm really excited because I'm meeting them on January 13th. My move-in is the 14th. And on the 14th at night, we're going to Beaches and Cream to conquer the kitchen sink, which I'm so excited about. 2 of my roommates can't do it because one is vegan and allergic to dairy, I think, or something like that. But I'm so excited because I want to do the kitchen sink. It looks so good, and I love ice cream. I love it. Okay, so what is your favorite Disney park? So my favorite Disney park is Magic Kingdom. I know, super basic, but the reason that I love Magic Kingdom is like the feeling that I get when I walk there. It just feels like that's the one park where I feel like I'm at home, and I just walk, and as soon as I see the castle, I just get like an overwhelming sense of joy and happiness, and I don't get that a lot. So when I get that feeling, it warms my heart. So Magic Kingdom. Okay, what's the number one thing on your bucket list? That's number 10. So the number one thing on my bucket list, I would say, I have a bucket list. I'm still working on it. I haven't had time because of school to like fix it. But my number one thing is to ride every attraction, see every show, yeah, ride every attraction and see every show at every single park, like the main 4 parks. Not necessarily the water parks, but definitely the main 4 parks, Magic, Epcot, Hollywood, and Animal. I want to ride all the rides and see all the shows. So I have a list of like every single ride and every single show. And I really hope they stop closing things because they're on my list and I don't want to edit my list. Okay, number 11. What is one thing you hope to take away from the program? So the number one thing that I hope to take away from this program is friends. I love meeting people, especially people from all over, and I want to be able to meet people like internationally around Florida, like around the United States, that I can go visit after this program. Like one of my really good friends that I've met throughout this whole process lives in Texas, and I've never been to Texas. So I really hope to go there, and one of my roommates is also from Texas, and another one is from Massachusetts and Georgia, which I have been to Georgia. But I just really want to visit everyone after this program and make lifelong memories. That's so corny. My favorite character. So my favorite characters are Alice from Alice in Wonderland, which is like my whole YouTube and Instagram theme, I guess. I love her. And Baymax. So I love, love, love Baymax. He is so cute. I have this small plushie, and I was at Disney 2 days ago, and I saw that they have now like the life-size huge Stitch ones, and I might buy it when I get there. And then also Pooh. I love Pooh. I just got this when I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party recently, but I absolutely love Pooh. And I don't know, I've always loved Winnie the Pooh when like growing up, and so those would be my 3 favorite characters for sure. So my favorite princess, I have 2. I have Rapunzel and Belle are a solid tie for my favorite princess for sure. And then my favorite prince, so I don't really have a favorite prince. I really need to rewatch a lot of the princess movies because I don't fully remember all of them. So for now, I'm just gonna say Eric because I don't really know. Oh, no, maybe Flynn Rider. I love him. Okay, favorite sidekick. So I really like Dumbo's sidekick. I don't want to say his name because I'm gonna get it wrong. But I think Dumbo's sidekick is really cool. He like encourages him to like be strong and like not let the haters get him down. And I just think Dumbo's such a not lighthearted, it's sad, I cry, but it's a very wholesome movie and I adore it. And then Pascal, because Pascal is so funny and likes to make sure that Flynn is in his place because he needs to be sometimes. Okay, and then song that always gets stuck in your head. This is hard. I feel like it's gonna be a Frozen song, like Love is an Open Door. I feel like that song is always stuck in my head. Like if I hear it, I don't know, it's such a catchy song. I love that song. So I'll go with that. Your favorite place to eat. So not necessarily my favorite place to eat, but the place that I eat the most, like every time I go to Disney, which my goal when I get there is to like not eat here that much because I always eat there. But I always eat at Cosmic Rays and Tomorrowland and Magic Kingdom because it's so easy, it's so convenient. I'm super picky and they have like the chicken nuggets. But my goal is to not eat there a lot. Last time I went to Disney on Monday, I went for Veterans Day and I had Pico's Bill nachos and it was so good. And maybe Pico's Bill is my favorite now. That's what I'm gonna try and eat every time I go to Magic Kingdom now. Okay, favorite ride. So I have 3. My favorite rides are Winnie the Pooh, so the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Splash Mountain, and the Haunted Mansion. I love, love, love all 3 of those. They're my favorite. They're very wholesome. They're not necessarily like Splash is, but like the other 2 aren't necessarily like thrilling, super like Thunder Mountain, Mine Train, but they're very wholesome rides that just bring a lot of happiness to my heart. And also Flight of Passage is like the off-center 4th one because that ride blows my mind. Okay, and then number 20, we made it. This is the very last question. Don't know why I forgot that word. So it's my favorite Disney song. So I definitely would say that my favorite Disney song is Go the Distance in Hercules. Did I skip a question? Oh my gosh, I skipped a question. I'm gonna go back. Okay, my favorite hero, this is number 15. My favorite hero is Hercules. I love Hercules. And that actually goes hand in hand with number 20, which is my favorite Disney song, Go the Distance. Go the Distance is such an inspiring song and it always gets me motivated to start the day. Before my interview for Disney, I listened to Go the Distance and it gave me a lot of inspiration and kind of like got me going and got me excited for the interview. So Go the Distance. But yeah, so this is my Disney college program, DCP Tag. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and stayed along for the whole video. I know this is kind of long, but I just have a lot to talk about with Disney and I'm super excited. If you guys have any suggestions for me on future videos or things that I should do in Disney, things that I should eat, places I should go, places in Orlando. If you want to meet in Orlando, if you're also doing the Disney College program for spring, let me know. And yeah, I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. So I will see you soon. Bye!